and welcome back to my channel. This is Nishtha Garwal, and in my last video I told you guys about GD topics for British Airways for the post of travel consultant, and in my other video I told you guys about my interview experience with British Airways for the post of travel consultant. So one girl asked me for the aptitude test round as well to provide the type of questions they ask. So I have gathered the questions and I have asked the consultant as well to provide me the questions and everything. So here I am today to tell you guys about the questions, the type of questions they ask. So here we go for that. So as you guys just saw the very first question of the aptitude test round, so the question is complete the series. Now I'll also discuss the answers and how you have to think about that, how you have to answer, because see, sometimes in the hurry, because you will be getting a very less time, you will have to answer 20 questions in just 10 minutes. So there'll be 10 questions of mathematics and there'll be 10 questions of English. So yeah. So our very first question is complete the series. So we are provided with the series, and the series is 20, 20, 17, 17, 14, 14, and then 11, and then you have to answer, you have to guess the another number of this series. So let's analyze what this series is all about. So in this series our very first number is 20 and the second number is 20 again. That means the number is repeating itself. Now let's move on to the third number, that is 17. So the difference between 17 and 20 is 3, right? So it is repeating itself again. Now let's move on to another number, that is 14. So now let's see, the difference is again 3 and the number is again repeating itself. So after 14 comes 11. So again the difference is 3, and as the numbers are repeating itself, so the answer will be 11 and not 8. Trust me, when I just saw this question, I even answered 8, and then after analyzing it more, I got to know that I was wrong and the answer should be 11 and not 8. Alright, so yeah, in this manner, do not hurry up, just see, just analyze the question, and you have to be quick. You cannot give too much time to just one question. You have got many questions and you have to answer. Out of 20, your score should be 16 or above, then only you'll get selected over there. So now let's move on to our next question, second question. Here we go for that. So our second question, it's again about complete the series, and let's just analyze the series now. So our very first number is 501, the another number is 502, and then 504, and then 507, and after 507 we have to guess the other number, next number. So let's just see first two numbers, 501 and then 502. The difference between them is 1. Now let's go on to the other numbers, 502 and 504. So the difference is of 2. Let's move on to the other numbers, 504 and then 507. So the difference is of 3. So let's just analyze. So between the first two numbers the difference was of 1. Between the second and the third number was 2. Third and the fourth was 3. So fourth and the fifth should be 4, right? First 1, 2, 3, and then the next one would be 4. So the difference of 4, the next number should be 511, right? So in this manner you have to analyze, and I believe we all have done these kind of questions somewhere around in our life. We all have given some sort of aptitude tests or competitive exams and everything, right? So yes, these questions are damn very easy. So yeah, now I'll move on to our next question, that is third question. Here we go for our third question. So the question is, if a person is taking salary of rupees 50 and it has been increased by 60%, what will be the actual salary? So now you have to tell that what would be the salary after the increment. So first of all, you'll have to find out 60% of rupees 50. It is very easy, just multiply 50 with 60 upon 100 and you will get rupees, how much? 30. Alright, so now you have to find the actual salary, that is the salary after the increment. So you'll add 50 and 30 and you'll get the answer of 80 rupees. So now the actual salary is rupees 80. Now we will go on to our fourth question. In fourth question, they have coded eat as 5120. They have coded beat 25120. Now we have to tell the code for treat. Right, so this is really very easy and we all have done this already. So see, if you see eat and EAT, right, so if you see E has been placed at 5th position in our alphabets. A has been placed at 1st position in our alphabets. Similarly, T has been placed at 20th position. Further, for beat, B has been placed at 2nd position, E 5th, A 1st and T at 20th position. Similarly, for treat, T has been placed at 20th position. R has been placed at 18th position, E 5th position, A 1st position and again T at 20th position. Now do not sum them up, do not add anything, just write the way they are. In many of the questions we see that for R, the position, the place is 18. So sometimes they add the numbers like 8 plus 1 is equals to 9 and then they code accordingly. So here, as we see and we follow the pattern, they have not added the numbers and they have even mentioned 20 as 20 only. So we will even do that. We will follow the pattern and here the code for treat will be 20185120. Right, and yes, this is your answer. You could even use a shortcut. So in treat EAT we already have the code for EAT and you just had to find out the code for TR. So for T even we know it's 20. So you just had to find out the code for R and that's it. So yeah, let's just move on to our next question, fifth question. Here we go. This question is really very easy and we all know that we always follow BOD-MAS in mathematics. So first of all we will solve the parts in the brackets and then only we will move further. So we have in the very first bracket we have 20 plus 15, that is 35, and in the second bracket we have 15 multiplied by 20. So the answer would be 300. Alright, so 35 multiplied by 300 multiplied by 5. So now first of all we will multiply 300 by 5 because it is first outside that bracket. Alright, so in the last you will multiply 35 and 1500 and you will get your answer. So in this manner you will get the answers and these are the type of questions you'll be getting. Alright, so now let's just move on to our next question, that is sixth question. So let's just see what is there in this question. If the cake is to be cut in more than 6 pieces, how many cuts you will make? You have to answer this question on your own, but the answer is not 5 or 6. You can easily answer the questions, right? So now let's just move on to our next part, that is English section, and I'll just brief you about that. So what should be the right verb? So you should know how to use the verb and which verbs would fit into that particular sentence. Alright, and the next one would be fill in the blanks and find the error in the sentences, and they might even ask you for the meanings. Like in my question paper there was a word wind and they asked the meaning. So as you know, it is all about your communication skills, and communication skills somewhere depend on your vocabulary as well, because if you know the words and the meanings, then only you will be able to apply them, right, to use them. So your vocabulary should be strong for this interview because they are really very particular about things. These were the type of questions they might ask you, and you do not have to worry a lot about mathematics part because the questions are really very easy, and you just have to worry about your vocabulary and your communication skills, because this interview is basically for that only. Your communication skills, your vocabulary should be strong, and you should be able to answer the question precisely, because The score should be 16 out of 20 and time limit would be 10 minutes. So this was all about the second round, that is aptitude test round for British Airways for the post of travel consultant. Right, so I have told you about the first round, that is GD round, and then the GD topics, and then the aptitude test round. And I have mentioned the links of those videos, of the previous videos for British Airways in the description box, and you can visit and you can watch the videos if you want to. So yeah, this was all about British Airways for the post of travel consultant, and thank you so much guys for watching this video. And if you feel like this video can help anybody else, and if you feel like you want to do a desk job in the airways, in British Airways, and you do not want to be air hostess, then you can opt for this job. And this is really very nice job, and the requirements are really very simple. You just have to be 12th passed, and graduation, it's not mandatory. You should be good with your communication skills. That's it. No height, no weight, scars, marks, doesn't matter at all. And you can go for this, and there'll be it will be 5 days working, 2 days fixed off. Yes, rotational shifts will be there, rotational offs will be there, but again, this is a nice job if you really want to go for this. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching this video, and if you're new to my channel and you like to watch my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel. Turn that black thumb blue, and if you want to comment or ask me anything in particular, you can always do that. And I've mentioned my Instagram link, my account as well, in the description box, and you can text me or follow me there as well. So yeah, thank you so much guys for supporting me. Cheers to life. Bye bye.